Kava, popularly known as Kava Kava, is a plant indigenous to the Pacific Islands. For hundreds of years, Pacific Islanders have used it as a ceremonial drink to help them rest and unwind. More recently, kava has attracted extensive attention for its soothing and stress-reducing qualities. However, it has been linked with many health issues, raising questions about its safety. So, what is kava, and is it safe for human consumption or not? Stay tuned as we look at the major benefits of kava, including methods of its consumption, dosage, and key considerations and contradictions to follow when using kava. What is kava? Kava is an evergreen tropical plant with heart-shaped leaflets and sturdy stems. The scientific name for it is Piper methysticum. Traditionally, the kava drink is used in ceremonies and social gatherings in the Pacific. To make it, first the roots are ground into a paste. In the past, this grinding was done by chomping down on the root and spitting them out. These days, it is usually done by hand. After that, the paste is mixed with water, strained, and eaten. Kava ketones, which make up 3 to 20% of the dry weight of the plant's roots, are its active ingredients. Studies show that kava ketones might do the following to the body: lessen the feeling of anxiety, protect neurons from damage, lessen the feeling of pain, lower the risk of cancer, though the evidence is only from mice. Most of the research done so far has been on kava's ability to make people feel less anxious. Many people don't know how kava ketones do what they do, but they seem to work by changing how neurotransmitters in the brain work. Neurotransmitters are chemical messages that nerves send to each other. Gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, is one of these neurotransmitters. It slows down the activity of nerves. Number 1. Kava can reduce anxiety. Anxiety disorders are one of the most common types of mental illness that people have today. Most of the time, they are treated with either talk therapy, medicine, or both. There are a lot of different kinds of medicines, but some of them can have unwanted side effects or make you dependent on them. This has made more people look for natural remedies that seem to be safe, like kava. 1997 saw the release of the first long-term study on the effects of kava extract on people with anxiety, compared to a placebo, and had big effects on how bad the participants' anxiety felt. The researchers also didn't find any withdrawal or dependency effects, which are common with other drugs used to treat anxiety. Several other studies have shown that kava can help with anxiety since this one. A look at the results of 11 of these studies showed that kava extract is a good way to treat anxiety. Also, another review of a certain kava extract came to the same conclusion, saying that it could be used as an alternative to some antidepressants and drugs for anxiety. In recent studies, researchers have found more proof that kava helps with anxiety. Number 2. Kava improves sleep. Many health problems like high blood pressure, diabetes, depression, obesity, and even cancer are linked to not getting enough sleep. Realizing this, a lot of people take sleeping pills that help them sleep better. Like drugs used to treat anxiety, sleep aids can cause physical dependence if they are used too often. Because it makes people feel calm, kava is often used instead of these sleep aids. In a study with 24 people, kava was found to be better than a placebo at reducing stress and getting people to sleep. But both the researchers and the people who took part knew if they were getting kava or a fake drug. This could have led to a bias that changed the way things turned out. Even with these problems, a later better quality study found that kava helped people sleep better and felt less anxious than a placebo. It's interesting that kava may help us sleep because it helps with anxiety. People with anxiety often have trouble sleeping because of stress, so kava may help treat anxiety, which may help people sleep better when they can't sleep. We don't know how kava affects sleep in people who don't have trouble sleeping because of anxiety or stress. Also, it can make you sleepy, but that doesn't seem to affect your ability to drive. Number 3. Kava fights against cancer. Studies have found that kava could be used to treat bladder cancer. Even though they smoke a lot, the people who live on the South Pacific Islands, where kava comes from, have a surprisingly low rate of cancer. The Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center has found a link between taking kava and a lower risk of getting cancer. One of the things in kava, though, have been shown to make melanoma cancer cells grow, so you should talk to your doctor before using it. Other studies have also found a direct link between kava and a lower risk of getting cancer. Number 4. Regulates blood pressure and lowers cholesterol. Did you know that kava is also associated with regulating blood pressure and lowering blood cholesterol levels? Research going on in the area has shown positive results in individuals with high blood pressure and high blood cholesterol levels. It is believed that the active ingredients in kava have therapeutic potential to keep the blood pressure within the normal range and prevent high blood pressure related problems. Also, in people with high level of bad cholesterol, kava can prevent the cholesterol levels from rising and maintains it within the normal range. Number 5. Helps deal with alcohol withdrawal issues. People have said that kava has helped them deal with the symptoms of getting off drugs or alcohol. Studies have talked about how well it works to stop cravings. Kava can also help with the symptoms of coming off opiates or kratom. Studies have shown that kava might help with pain, like muscle tension or spasms. Kava has been shown to help with back pain and other kinds of long-term pain. It helps here because it can relax muscles. Studies show that it can also protect nerve cells and help ease pain. Fibromyalgia could also be helped by the root. Number 6. Kava is good for cold and flu. There is evidence from certain studies that kava can be useful in the treatment of respiratory tract infections, such as the common cold, the flu, and coughs. Drinking tea made from kava roots could prove beneficial in this aspect. Number 7. Treats toothache and promotes hair growth. Kava also has anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and anesthetic qualities, all of which contribute to its effectiveness as a toothache treatment. When you have a toothache, try chewing on a small piece of dried kava root for around 15 minutes. This can provide some relief. It's possible that the root can also treat gingivitis. Even if you just apply kava root oil in the area of your gums that is infected, you can treat any illness. Another application for the root is as a mouthwash for the treatment of canker sores. There has been virtually little academic investigation into this topic. The hair follicles can be strengthened and hair loss can be prevented, according to some sources, by using kava root. However, we cannot say for certain. Before you begin taking kava for this reason, we strongly advise you to consult with a hair care professional. How to take kava. There are several ways to consume kava, the most common of which are the following. 1. Kava root, in which you consume a tiny portion of the root directly and use its essence in your food. Number 2. Kava pills, which are a type of supplement that may be purchased in stores today. Number 3. Kava lactone paste, which is a type of kava that is extremely concentrated. You will get this in the market as well. Number 4. Kava tea, which is made by steeping powdered kava root in hot water. Out of all of these methods, drinking kava tea is the most prevalent and comes highly recommended by experts. Considerations and contradictions. If you plan to consume kava for either recreational or therapeutic purposes, there are a few things you need to take into consideration before beginning. The influence that kava has on the nervous system is not completely understood. As a result, it ought not be utilized in patients who are suffering from clinical depression, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia. People who suffer from Parkinson's disease should avoid consuming kava because it has the potential to make their symptoms even more severe. It's possible that kava will prevent your blood from clotting. People who have diseases that cause them to bleed excessively should not use it. To prevent severe bleeding during surgery, you will need to discontinue the use of kava at least 2 weeks in advance of the procedure. Kava can make you feel sleepy and impair your judgment, reflexes, and visual acuity. It can also blur your vision. If you want to drive a vehicle or operate heavy machinery, you should not consume kava. People who suffer from alcoholism, liver disease, pulmonary hypertension, lower blood pressure or hypotension, or kidney disease should steer clear of kava. Because there has been very little research done on its safety, kava should never be given to children and should never be used by pregnant women or nursing mothers. There is evidence from a few researches that points to the possibility of kava being easily transferred through breast milk. Drug interactions. Several drugs and supplements can interact with kava. In some cases, it may make the effects of the drug it is taken with even stronger. In others, it may make the medicine less effective because it uses the same liver enzymes called CYP450 that are used to break down kava. Dosage and preparation. There are no rules about how to use kava the right way. Most of the time, kava is sold in the form of capsules, soft gel caps, extract, powder, and tea. Wild-picked dried root are also used to make tinctures, teas, and other drinks. Most capsules come in doses that range from 50 milligrams to 100 milligrams. Most experts say you shouldn't take more than 250 milligrams per day and shouldn't use it for more than 3 months. Be aware that taking normal doses of kava for a month has been known to cause liver damage. With that, we come to the end of our video. We hope that you benefited from this video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family. Want to see more videos like this one? Please subscribe to our channel, Welcome to Wellness, and press the bell icon as well so you never miss another video. We'll see you in another healthy video. Until then, take care.